Yeah, hi, it's the 30th of July 2018 at 2 p.m. Today's video is brought to you by thought donation from J Lord. When asked to define mgtow, Jay answered it this way. Now clearly I'm paraphrasing here, but he said there's two basic parts to it. First part is that we don't have relationships with women. We don't want marriage or, a permanent relationship or even serious dating. The second part is we want to distance ourselves from society. And I listened to it, I looked at it and I thought about it. I thought, gee, this offered me what I call, or what I'm starting to call, a relaxed thought. Now, a relaxed thought neutralises a stressed thought. And my stressed thought has been, as you're all aware of recent, in the last few months, I guess, is, I call myself mgtow magic. Am I actually legit? Am I actually mgtow? I thought about it, I thought, well, by Jay's definition, I'm classic mgtow. I'm definitely mgtow. Yeah, I don't want a relationship with women. I don't want to get married. I don't want to have a permanent relationship with any woman. Plus, I'm also distancing myself from society. I thought, well, how on earth have I gotten to thinking I'm not mgtow? I mean, Jay's clearly said it. I mean, I don't see anywhere that mgtow have to hate women or have nothing to do with women or are anti-women. I don't know that fits into the definition. I think Jay's definition is very good. I think it's, you could comfortably say it to somebody. That's just how we are. It's not that we hate women or anything else like that, or feminism or anything. We just don't. Our choice is not to have relationships with women. That's my understanding. Always was my understanding of mgtow, and somehow it's trying to change something. But that's my understanding of it. So it in the first instance, it gave me a sort of a relaxed thought. I thought, okay, now that I feel more comfortable with that. I'm pleased he said that, because now I can sort of feel I'm not a fraud. I'm sitting here as a genuine mgtow. Okay, and in looking and trying to find exactly how Sandman did introduce his videos, which only did to say that a thought offers value, as money offers value. Okay, so. I'm just trying to say, a thought. It's Jay's comment saved me the trouble of thinking what I'd do for today's video. So, if you like, he's offered me value. Not that he meant to. It's just that I've taken it. I stole a bit of value from him, if you like, which I'm sure he wouldn't care about. Or borrowed it, perhaps, is more to the point. I don't know. But I started also thinking about this diagram and how it relates to anything, and you could easily be forgiven for thinking it's no relevance at all to mgtow. But if you see part of the definition of mgtow as us distancing ourselves from society, what are we actually distancing ourselves from? It's all well and good to say distancing ourselves from society. Yeah, I'd suggest we're distancing ourselves from tyranny. And I see tyranny as being stoked by any of these things. And lately we've been discussing debate, for example. It's a good thing. But, and look, it should be, I don't disagree with you there, but the reality is the debate has been turned into, we lose, they win type situation, which is tyrannical. There is no real debate because, the vote is rigged against us. So there's no debate. Now, what I'm suggesting here is to distance ourselves from society. If this is indeed a mgtow aim, then perhaps the best way to do that, or one of the ways to do it, not necessarily the best way, is to distance ourselves from those things, those conversation traits, if you like, that tend to be part of a tyrannical society. Lecturing me on being a man, criticising me about being a man, peddling, making me shameful that I'm a man, demanding that I change, belittle me and boast at how good you are as a female or whatever, complain about me, gossip about me, accuse me of all sorts of things, assault me, attack me, even bully me around, fight and argue. If I distance myself from all of that in any regard, even the debating, that's the entry, that's opening the door. Because it doesn't take long before you're going down to the next level. as indeed has happened here recently on the channel. So if you don't go there at all, you're distancing yourself from society to the tyrannical society, and you're putting yourself into a free society. If you like, it's like leaving the old world, in the 15th, 16th, 1700s and going to the new world. The idea was to leave an old tyrannical society behind and come to a new free society. That was my understanding of the whole the whole creation of America. Well, it seems that tyranny is following us, and now we have to go. This is just me again. Now we have to find somewhere else to go. Well, clearly we can't go to another planet or whatever. So where do we go? Well, I guess here on the internet. It's a new world. You can even earn money here. You still need the old world, but that's always been the case. Even when America was formed, for example, it still needed Europe. It still needed its banking system essentially. So its roots were. It's not like it was the whole thing was severed. You can't sever it completely, but it created a whole new thing. Okay, so maybe this is what this is doing. So what I'm actually talking about is a way in which you can distance yourself from the tyrannical side of society. And I mean it's just what I would do to, and I mean all of these are obvious things that you can point to and say no, I don't want that anymore, or no, I don't. I mean I don't want any of it. So I'm using it to get up there. But yeah, so Jay's comment actually showed me two things. One, I'm mgtow, and two, I didn't set out with this in mind to do this diagram. But one of the benefits is that I can say, well, yeah, it's just by using different conversation styles, we can actually remove ourselves from society, distance ourselves from a very negative society, if you ask me. I mean, unless I've got it wrong, and I find it very negative. And I think this channel is showing it. We tend to get along very well. It's a very it's a very polite channel and that sort of thing. It's very old world, if you ask me, and that's just how I like it. It's we have fun and that sort of thing, but it doesn't have any of the bitterness and nastiness that I see in other channels, and I'm glad it's gone. I hope it stays away. Anyway, it's been good talking to you. I have to go and buy. We've got a dilemma going on outside. I've run out of grain for the birds. Yeah, so I better go and buy them a bag. And I've almost got a mutiny on my hand. It's just the shock, the horror. I walked out without food. Like, what the hell is going on here? So I better nick over town and buy them a bag of seed. So if any comments, I shall respond to them later. Okay, bye.